Hey everyone, and welcome to my Terraria beginner guide. First steps. Whether you're completely new to Terraria, or you're a veteran looking for new tactics, I have included tips anyone can learn from. I'll cover everything you should be doing during your first few in-game days, from gathering resources and crafting your first starter equipment to building a safe base, as well as a bit of early game boss preparation. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like. And if you really liked it, you could even subscribe for free. Also, if you've got any tips or tricks that I didn't mention, leave them in the comments below. Although the background gameplay is a hardcore character in a master mode world, the tips will work for all players, regardless of your difficulty setting. Now on with the guide. Upon spawning into Terraria, you will find you are given a copper short sword, pickaxe, and axe. The obvious action, and what I recommend, is to start your journey by chopping down the trees at your spawn. Unlike Minecraft and many other games of a similar genre, starting off in Terraria you are not alone. The brunette guy, whose name in my world is Jeff, is the first town NPC, the guide. Talking to him can allow you to see the crafting recipes for materials you hold, as well as giving some vague hints about how to progress, so you don't need to worry about any spoilers from Jeff here. Once you have some wood, the next order of business is to get crafting. To craft, simply open your inventory and locate the sidebar. Here you can scroll through all craftable items, or open to a larger window to view them all at once. After building the workbench, and then placing it on the floor, you will be able to access many more recipes. I suggest crafting a wooden sword and armor, as well as some torches which can be made with wood from trees and gel which you get from killing slimes. Armor can be equipped on the right side of your inventory. To quickly equip armor, just right-click on each piece. Wooden armor only provides 3 defense, however, as you progress, stronger materials create armor with increasing effect. It is worth noting that when wearing 3 pieces of the same armor you will also gain a set bonus which is different for each armor type. If you are a veteran player, and confident you will not die early on, I don't suggest building a base right away. So if you are not a new player, and confident you can survive in the caves, build the base that I suggest later in the video. However, for newer players it is important to get a base set up around spawn early, as death is inevitable. And having a safe place on the surface is key in this situation. If you are a new player, I suggest any variation of the base I am building now. A base 21 or 31 blocks wide with multiple floors 6 blocks high are best for new players in my opinion, since you have space for multiple NPC rooms on the top floors. Additionally, you will also be able to fit all the crafting stations you will need. To make rooms NPC friendly they need a chair, table, light source, just use a torch as any other light source is not efficient, and background walls. Background walls can be crafted at a workbench and you can see that placing them in the confines of your base allows for the guide to move in. You can see this as his banner is present in the room, and when using the house check feature above your armor, it says the room is suitable. I always suggest having your crafting room on the bottom floor, as you don't want NPCs who move in, opening doors and allowing any unwanted visits from hostile mobs. A door on each side of your base is great for ease of access, and you can use crafted platforms to easily move between the floors of your base. Once you have your starter base complete, explore the left or right of the world. Chances are you may find a hill with a cave entrance inside. You want to head down this cave using the torches you have crafted to light the way. Keep an eye out for any ores which can be spotted by their sparkly, shiny appearance. You should mine all of the ores you see, as you simply can never have too much. You can find pots underground, which you can break. These can give anything from money, healing potions, and even shuriken, bombs, and extra torches. Below me is a blinkroot plant. If you come across any of these or any other herbs, it's important to keep a hold of them as they are useful in many potion recipes. Slimes can spawn underground, and many of the slimes that spawn down here are stronger than the surface slimes. You want to approach every situation slowly and make sure to time your melee attacks to stun lock them. Enemies are not the only threat underground. Keep an eye out for traps as well, You can see that I have spotted a dart trap in the ditch ahead and make sure not to step on the pressure plate before disarming it. As a new player, learn to keep an eye out for anything nearby that looks like this. It takes time to learn what each type of trap looks like, but if you hold a pressure plate out, you will be able to see all traps even in the dark. There are boulder traps, dart traps, statue traps which spawn lots of hostile enemies, lava traps, sand traps, and more. If you see red-looking dirt, it is worth mining some, as clay can be used to make pots to grow herbs from all the seeds you collect. You may have gotten rope from breaking some pots. It is very useful for mining ores at the roof of the caves as well as traversing downward longer distances. It has a long placement range and can even be crafted into a throwable rope coil. Using rope and platforms together effectively is the fastest way to get all the ore you need in the early game. Add a sticky bomb into the mix and you will be gearing up in no time. As you are gathering ore, a great way to keep getting stronger as you explore is to build your crafting stations underground with you. Place down your workbench from earlier. Then craft a furnace to smelt all your bars and craft an anvil. With these 3 crafting stations you can use your new bars to craft armor, weapons, and tools on the go. Your priority upgrades are to get a gold or platinum pickaxe and tungsten or silver armor and weapons. A broadsword and a bow are great early game, and to craft arrows you just need wood and stone. The end goal after a couple mining trips is to have a full set of gold or platinum armor. Here is another type of trap called the Dead Man's Chest. It is a trapped chest which commonly is connected to a large amount of boulder, dart, and explosive traps. To loot these, simply destroy all the traps around first. Or make sure you are in a position where you are not in range of any damage. Along with ores, gems can also be found underground. Gems range in power from amethyst, topaz, sapphire, emerald, ruby, amber, and diamond. When you find gems, you should always grab them, as they are needed to craft useful items such as mage wands, gem robes, and grappling hooks. After crafting a grappling hook, equip it with a right click. You can now use the hotkey to throw the hook and pull yourself to where it lands. Hooks are useful for traversal as well as being very helpful for boss fights. Jumping just before you reach the end of the pull allows you to keep the momentum and bunny hop. Shooting a hook to the side while falling allows you to dodge fall damage and is very consistent once you learn the timing. When mining, always be on the lookout for heart-shaped crystals. When broken, they can be used to permanently increase your maximum life by 20 points. You can keep increasing your health to a max of 400. Can you spot the one in the water? Remember not to get tunnel vision and forget about nearby threats when you see one. Underground cabins are a great way to find gear that will massively increase your strength. From clouds in a bottle granting double jumps, climbing claws granting wall climbing, Hermes boots giving a massive speed boost, and more. Always make sure to loot the chests in these. One biome you may find underground is the glowing mushroom biome. The mushroom biome can have dense concentrations of loot. With large ore veins, a very high life crystal spawn rate, and the ability to have multiple mushroom cabins with chests. However, this biome can often be more dangerous than normal caves. Use your bow and shuriken to stay at a safe range while damaging enemies. Keep your broadsword ready for bats and slimes who get too close. In your world you will have one of 2 evil biomes. The Crimson or the Corruption. These biomes will generate their own evil ore in the world, either Crimtane or Demonite. You need a platinum or gold pickaxe to mine these ores. Try to get as much of this ore as possible, as when smelted into bars, they can be crafted into many useful weapons, tools, and accessories. I suggest spending your first evil bars by crafting the bow. This is one of the best weapons at this stage of the game, and is great against early bosses. Once you get more Crimtane or Demonite, you should craft the sword. These are incredibly good for crowd control and have high DPS. Additionally, these swords are materials which can be crafted into a stronger sword at a later date, so keep hold of them. When you dig deep enough in the cavern layer, you will begin to see pools of lava around you. Although it can be dangerous, lava is incredibly useful for making your base safer. which I will show you later in the video. So to gather the lava you need, craft a bucket out of some iron or lead and then use it on a pool of lava. This will give you a lava bucket, and be careful not to pour this out. You probably have a full inventory by now, so it's the perfect time to head back to spawn and get your base set up if you have not already. You can get home by drinking a recall potion, using a magic mirror, exiting and quitting to the menu, or dying. If you have already built your base, don't worry, as you can add the new parts I'm building to your base. One notable update is that there are no longer going to be doors on the bottom floors, as you should have a grappling hook by now. If not, you can use rope to reach the top of your house. Digging a moat around your house is the best way to protect yourself and your NPCs from hostile mobs. And adding lava makes it good at killing the enemies too. I suggest making your moat at least 5 blocks high underneath and 4 blocks wide on each side. This way every zombie, slime and common surface enemy will be trapped and burned to death. Drop the lava in when ready and watch as each enemy falls in. Adding space for your chests underneath your crafting stations is the best way to organize your main room, as when you open your crafting menu you can use materials from nearby chests to craft with. So having all your chests nearby is great for ease of use. You should be able to see how easily you can update your base to have these new features, if you had already built the one I showed earlier. If you have multiple NPC-friendly rooms, you should notice more people moving in. Such as this new NPC, the merchant. He will move in when you have at least 50 silver coins. He sells many helpful items, and you can even sell items to him which you no longer need. One important item you can buy from him is the forest pylon. Although not very strong by itself, you can use biome pylons to quickly fast travel around the world, moving from one pylon to another of a different type, so don't buy multiple of the same pylon. As the first guide comes to a close, let's go over what you should have completed before you move to the next one. For weapons, armor, and equipment, you should have a full set of either gold or platinum armor and a matching pickaxe. Get your world's evil bow and sword. And make sure to get a grappling hook and other movement accessories such as Hermes boots or a cloud in a bottle. You should have a base built, with an area to organize your crafting as well as room for multiple town NPCs. And a lava moat if you want your base to be extra safe. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I plan on making guides to go through the whole game, so stay tuned for more. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe if you would like to see when I upload the next guide. Please leave a comment if there are any tips I missed which you might add to a video like this. Thank you again for watching and good night.